Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome. Today I'm in the Charles Martel and I've decided to do a few rank matches just to see how this ship rolls. I haven't used her in about a year. I seem to remember she's quite quick. She's got a speed booster and she's got a reload booster. She's a heavy cruiser, as in she's got heavy cruiser guns. I wouldn't say she's got heavy cruiser armor particularly, but she has 203mm guns, rifles. I'm going to turn some of this shit off. We don't need that on. 7km airstrike. Don't need to know how far my secondaries fire. Yeah, we'll leave it at that, I guess. Okay, so we're riding with a Vladivostok, a Zeton, a Richelieu, a Shimanto, and Albemarle. Albemarle? Yeah, whatever. An Alba. Let's call it an Alba. Okay. No destroyers in sight, no submarines in sight, and not a single CV. Which is pretty weird. Okay, that is pretty strange. I can see with the reload booster module we get almost 4 minutes of speed boost, which is nice to have. We're doing 37 knots, heading to 38. I guess she tops out at around 40 knots, probably in a straight line, but I'm turning, so we're going to lose a bit of speed. I wonder how fast this baby can go. My suspicion is over 40. Okay. She's got 9km torpedoes in triple mounts each side, one set of triple mounts each side. They're okay. They're alright. 9km is usable. See, we just went over 40 knots. Okay. The guns are nice and long range, 17.6 kilometers. We're coming up on the Amagi. I'd like to see more of the enemy team before we start shooting. I want to know how many ships have committed to this flank. Most of them, by the look of it, at least half the team are here. The Bagratan and the Amagi and the Tirpitz. Okay. Let's focus him. I want a team to focus this guy. I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to vanish into the distance. That said, I want to go fast now so shells miss me. And they took my rudder. Okay. I've got last stand as a captain skill, so that is not an issue. On the lower tier cruisers from tier 8 and down, I would strongly recommend taking last stand because they are prone to losing their rudders. 5.3k damage from the AP. Nice. Okay. Let's try some HE on the Amagi. 5 hits. 4,478 damage. You know, these guns are pretty accurate. Shells look good. Until they don't. I think he jinked those. He dodged, didn't he? Yeah, he turned in. He turned in and avoided them. He's turned back out again now. Okay. Need to give him a bit more lead. Okay, we've got a fire on him. Now he's turning in. And down he goes. Yeah, Zeton got him. Good, good. See if we can avoid those shells. Chucked in reverse. Yep. Okay. I can see why people like this ship. Yeah. She's good at throttling. Okay, Tirpitz next. Okay, we've got a fire on him. 8 non-pens, 1 pen and a fire. And his shells managed to disperse all around me. Great. He put that fire out, so we're going to use the reload booster. Yeah, the 7-second reload booster. Here we go. There's another fire. See if we can get one more. That's a perm. Okay, we're getting close to that island now, so I'm just gonna chuck her in reverse. Firing again. Can we get a fire this time? Can we get a fire? Yes, we can! Okay, good. 2 fires. 2 uncontrollable fires burning through your ship. We're up to 47k damage. Having tanked about a quarter of a million. Sorry, I was going to say 500,000 there, wasn't I? Quarter of a million damage. I'm not getting angle on the torpedoes, and I think it might be time to bug out. Those secondaries are coming at me thick and fast. And the Monarch's hoved into view. Okay, we're going to run. We're running. All ahead full. Yeah, some fire from the Monarch. I was quite lucky that was an AP. We're down 2 ships there, down 2 ships. And I'm getting focused by 2 of their battleships. Okay. And they got my rudder. Which is being incredibly slow to respond, even though I've got last stand. It's, God, come on, rudder, come on. Come on, come on. We're gonna ground, aren't we? Okay. See if we can speed boost out of this. Chuck the speed boost on. And yeah, we're free. Excellent. She's even good at getting out of that kind of crap. She's very user-friendly, this ship. She is very user-friendly. And we've done, what, 59k damage for a loss of 25k health? Not the end of the world. Okay, let's see if we can put some hurt down on the Monarch. I need to swap to HE. Got the AP loaded. Still did some damage. Okay, got a pen and an overpen. Nice. Okay, there goes the Tirpitz. Can't see the Monarch at the moment, so we might as well fire at him. Target-rich environment, right? And we get a fire. And we took his torpedo tubes. And we get a fire. Excellent. Love it. And another fire. Okay. 2 fires on the Tirpitz. I love it. Meanwhile, our Vladivostok and our Richelieu are having some sort of party. I think they're, you know, having a picnic on that island, and they've just left their ships anchored just in front. Honestly, that's weird. They're at, what, B5? Problem, guys, is A, they're going to flank you, and B, you're not picking up any pickups for the arms race, which means we're not going to get any more buffs if you two stay there all day long. And eventually you're going to get flanked and capitaled, or citadeled even. Yeah. You're going to get citadeled sooner or later. That's what the Monarch's doing right now. He's trying to flank. Because he can see some juicy citadels in his life. And I don't blame him. Let's see if those torpedoes get him. We're going to try and put a couple of torpedoes into that Monarch. And then I'm going to be a cheeky little French thing and hide behind the island. I'm just going to push around the edge of the island. Yeah. Yeah. Très bon. 2 hits, 2 floods, and an incapacitation. I wonder what I knocked out. Maybe a turret? Maybe? I don't know. Wishful thinking, maybe. Okay. I might have been a bit premature with the reload booster. I was kind of expecting him to come around the island a little quicker than that. Yeah, okay. Still, this is my first match of the day. I'm a little bit rusty. I'm just warming up, as it were. 7 non-pens, 1 pen. I aimed too low with those. I should have gone for the, yeah, up there, the top rail. That's more like it. 4 overpens and 1 pen. Weird. Okay. Alright. Upper belt for the win. And what's this coming straight at me? A Tirpitz. Oh, good. So I've got a Monarch above me, a Tirpitz below me, and I'm trapped in the middle. I could go port side, but if I do, I'm going to get citadeled by the Tirpitz. If I go starboard, I'm going to get in a crossfire trap. So my only options here, I guess, are to take the turpits on. Oh joy. And I imagine he's pretty cross with me after all that cooking with gas that I was doing. Alright. Farm his superstructure with AP. Oh, he sent torps. Can we outrun those? No, we haven't got the speed booster on cooldown. Off cooldown, have we? It's still on cooldown. Alright. We'll have to hard to starboard and yeah, missed. Very good. Alright, but we're low health because of the secondaries. Ah, dear Mickey. I'm still alive. I'm still here. Hello. Still here. He's gonna ram me. Wow, it took him a long time to take me down, didn't it? I'm surprised at that. I like this ship. I like this ship a lot. He's somebody's burning. I can smell burning. Okay, 146,560 damage. And a high caliber. Kind of feels like a win, if I'm honest. I like this ship. I like this ship a lot. I may have to do a few more matches. Okay, we saved our star there. Alright. Got a high caliber, 146,560 damage now. Not bad for a ranked match, especially one where we lost. Top of the team, not too surprised at that. Zeton did well though. Not too sure what the Vladivostok and the Richelieu were doing. Richelieu 15, he was AFK, wasn't he, on that island? Having a picnic, 15 XP. 90,000 on the Tirpitz, 49,000 of that was fires. What a cookout. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Monarch, 35,000, and what do we get? 22,000 of that was torpedo damage. The Bagration, how did we do on that? 16,000 damage, which was a mixed bag of AP and HE. 4,000 on the Amagi, 146,560 total, 73,000 AP total. HE, 37,000 of that was AP, 36,000 HE, 50,000 fires. Sorry about that. The 73,000 was, of course, from the main battery. And 210,000 with the 20% booster. Not bad, not terrible. Okay, right. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Okay, this time we're on the map Ring. It's domination mode. Tennessee there, Brandenburg, a Tirpitz B, myself and Amalfi, and Adventurer. Not sure that's a good pick for ranked, really. A torpedo boat. Probably better to go with a gunboat. But she is a hybrid. Her guns aren't terrible, I guess. But I'm not sure I'd pick a torpedo boat over, say, a Le Fantastique. I probably prefer to play a Le Fantastique in this situation. But there you go. Okay, fine. Right, and the enemy team have a Paranga, a Tennessee, a Tirpitz. Oh yeah, the Numancia. No, Numancia. It's a Spanish cruiser with an incredible detection, a really, really low detection. It's kind of a stealth cruiser, if you like. And they've got a Charles Martel too, and a Benson. Okay. So we've got a cruiser, two battleships going C with the Adventurer. Brandenburg's peeling off and heading towards A. I think I might join the Brandenburg B. Yeah, you've got more than enough cover behind you, my man. So we're going to head on over to the Gap. See what we see. Somebody's smoking at E6. So that's probably the Benson just rolling into B with American smoke, which means he's probably accompanied by a cruiser or a battleship. Just checking it. 9-kilometer range on the torpedoes. Okay, let's go have a look. I'm just going to chuck a plane up just in case the Benson fires so we can spot him. If he shoots... Brandenburg B looks like he's heading straight for him. I'm lit. Not sure why. That was weird. the hell's got me lit? There must be something going into A. There has to be a ship going into A. That's the only way I would have got lit there. Okay, let's put some HE on the Ipiranga. Okay, we got a fire. The reload booster on. Put some opposite rudder on. So I can get my rear turrets in. Okay, we didn't get another fire. That's unfortunate. So it's going backwards. There's definitely something capping A. Ah, there we go. It's the Numancia, the Spanish cruiser, and he's going to hit me with AP from his reload booster. Okay. Now, if I'm fast enough, I should be able to have a little duel with this guy. I've just got to cross the gap in one piece and get into A. I am being targeted by... Oh, someone else has joined the targeting. Oh, Tirpitz maybe? Tennessee? I'm hoping it's the Tirpitz. Tennessee's got that island between them. Yeah, that would have been the Tirpitz. Caught me with one shell. Okay. Numancia Torp. Got a Citadel hit on him with the AP. He's quite lightly armoured, to be honest. And I'm burning. Okay, switch to AP, really? I'm gonna catch one of those. Nothing I can do about that. Okay. But now it's just me and him. As you can see on the mini-map, I've got the islands between me and the other ships, so... And I believe he's just beached it. Yeah, he's beached it. Damn, our team is literally evaporated. We've lost the Brandenburg, the Tirpitz, and the Amalfi. Just like that. In the first 5 minutes of the match. Less than 5 minutes. The first 4 and a bit minutes of the match, we lost 3 ships. Just like that. This ever happened to you guys? Do you ever lose like half your team in the first few minutes of a match? Okay, there's decent damage on him. See if we can get this guy down. Oh, shells were a little high. I need to aim lower. I'm expecting him to plunge a bit. Let's try there. Nope. Okay. These guns are really accurate, aren't they? I've been expecting them to plunge and be a little inaccurate, and they're not. They're like lasers. Okay, we should be able to avoid those torps, alright. That's dealt with him, but I haven't got a lot of health left. Okay, so what have we got? We've got an Ipiranga and a Benson on the other side of this island. Showing on my hydro. Okay, and they're moving... Well, the Ipiranga is moving away and out. Not sure where the Benson's going. The Tennessee is a little bit of a concern. I'd like to push into B, but I need a cap. We need a cap. We need a cap. Standard 3 ships aside. Our Tennessee's looking a little bit shut up. I'm not sure what our adventurer is doing. He's being pursued by the Tennessee. Is he being chased by the Tennessee? Okay, we got a fire on the Tennessee, by the way. Yeah. Okay, the Ipiranga is coming after me. Yeah, okay. So far, so good. Looks like the Benson's joining him. Okay, I need to leave. We need to go. Now, the Ipiranga's rudder shift is quite damn fine, so if he wanted to, he could go into B, so I need to be aware of that. going to leave those on the corner just in case the Benson decides to come around the edge and just peek. And since I'm out of hydro, we're going to chuck the plane up so we can spot the Benson. There's the Iparanga. Here he's going into A. Okay. Ah, he did peek. And yet, somehow... Lucky Benson. Somehow he managed to avoid the torps. Ah, pure luck. Pure luck. Okay. He's allowed a bit of luck. I'm going into B. We've got, what, 5k health left? I'm not happy about this. I aimed too high with the guns on the Numancia. I should have killed him a lot quicker. And I'd have saved myself about 5k health, maybe 10. Oh well. This is what rusty French cruiser play looks like, guys. Meanwhile, our destroyer's in another time zone. And our Iparanga got himself killed, so... Along with the Tennessee, and the Tirpitz, and the Amalfi. So it's just the two of us. Aha! Oh, you went that way. I did not expect him to go that way. Now, he'd have laid some torps. So we're going to accelerate. Because he will have left me some torps. Yeah, there they are. Okay. We can just about avoid those. There he is. Reload booster on.
Пожарная тревога. Неполадки устранены.
Okay. Alright. That was tense. Quite a lot happened there. I laid some torps down on the Iparanga whilst dealing with the Benson. And I got the Benson. I was quite fortunate. But I think one more torp on the Iparanga would have got him as well. And that would have been a double strike. Aye, that was so close to a double strike. Oh well. Never mind. C'est la vie. Okay, here comes the adventurer. What is this guy doing? Looking after his hit point pool. Yes, well played you. And well played you. So nearly got him. Yeah, one more torp would have helped quite a lot. He's probably healed a bit of that damage, I would think, because he's on 20k. With 66,000 health pool. And the adventurer's got himself lit and spotted, and the guy's secondaries are chewing him up. And he's running. Now, if I was in the adventurer right now, I would probably go and cap B and cap A, but you can see this guy's just monkeying around. Wow. Wow. Okay.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so this guy has managed. I thought I'd just basically not bother recording the last 3 minutes because this guy has literally been just going round and round in circles chasing his tail. He seems blissfully unaware that there are caps. There's these things called caps, and in ranked, then you kind of have to get them to win the match. So we lose 1,000 points to 274. We got 274 points total there. Sad face. Very sad face. But I saved my star, right? Of course I did. Of course I did. Okay, 368,448 credits, 112,000 damage down, 1,562 XP. Okay, that tells me everything I need to know. Very disappointed in our destroyer. If you're watching this video, just don't play destroyers until in ranked until you've figured it out. Watch my videos. I strongly recommend watching my destroyer videos so you get an idea of how ranked play actually works. Because damn. Okay, so we got 32k on the Numancia, 12k on the Benson, the Iparanga 52,000. You see another torp would have done the trick, wouldn't it? Oh well, fires 2586, floodings 3,647. Would have been nice to get another torp on him. In Tennessee 11,768, and the Turpit's 3,696. Okay, I'm not happy though. I'm not happy. I think we need a win, don't we? So let's play another one and see if we get lucky. Let's do one more. Okay, this time we're on the archipelago in domination mode. It's a carrier match, this one, and we have destroyer aside. Okay, so there we go. Carrier match. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let's see how this goes. So we've had 2 losses. Saved our star in both matches. Come across one of the worst destroyer players I have ever had the privilege of playing with. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong, right? Let's see how this one goes. I'm loving the ship. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed the Charles Martel playstyle, but we've just been a bit unlucky with our teams. The teams have been a bit poor, shall we say, a bit poor. Battleship players going AFK. I'm looking at you, Richelieu, and going for little tourist trips on islands. That was rather peculiar and bizarre. And, okay, anyway, I'm going to focus on the game. Let's see if we can win this one. I'm going to stay with our destroyer this time and try and keep him alive. Is he... I get what you're doing, destroyer. You don't want to be lit by the planes, so you've decided to head south and do a lazy circle. But of course that stops you spotting for us, your team. And quite frankly, I would have shot the planes down. Or not. I don't think the AA is very strong on this ship, is it? We'll have a look at that in the build after this. I'll show you the full build of what I was running and what the recommended build is for this ship. Okay, now we did what, 4,696 damage to those planes. Average to middling, I'd say that was. Yeah, I know, mate. Our destroyer decided to run like hell because of the torpedo bombers. Again, fairly weird. What, would I have done that? Sort of. I usually just weave around a bit before they go away. I'm going to put some fire on the Vladivostok, although those were AP. Ah, we do get a pen though. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get some fire down on the Tennessee. Shells look good. No fires. Okay. Planes are back. Dropping on the Lenin. You see what our Lenin's doing? That is actually good play. He's found a nice spot there between the islands. He's going to bow tank from there. And the enemy fleet are coming across his position. So he should be able to get some juicy citadels from there, I would think. Massachusetts B is contesting C. And again, so far so good. I think he's okay. I think he's got the right idea. We don't know where the enemy destroyer is yet, but I bet he's at B. And why do I bet that? Because their carrier has put a fighter patrol there to protect him. Yeah, there he is. Benson just came out of smoke at E4, E5. Okay. Alright. He's slowing down. Got our first fire for the match on the Tennessee. See if we can get another fire on him. Keep an eye on that. In case he puts it out. Yeah, he's put it out.
Двигатель в штатном режиме.
But someone else has got a fire on him now. He's got 2 perma-fires on him. So there's not a lot of point in using the reload booster. Now would be a good time. See if we can finish him off. Yeah. Okay. Ironically, I wasn't expecting my guns to hit that hard. We use it to switch to AP on the Vladivostok. There you go. They've got some good numbers there. Okay. See if we can get the Vladivostok down. I'm liking the fact that I can just stand off at this range and cause absolute mayhem. Okay, somebody wants me dead. That's the San Diego doing that, isn't it? Yeah, San Diego is basically raining hell on me. Okay, I'm going to go dark. And I'm going to move away. Because I'm getting a little... I've attracted a little bit too much attention. And then we're going to open up again on the Vladivostok. See if we can finish him off. He hasn't got very many hit points, so... Those look good. Yes, okay. What a sniper this ship is. What a sniper. Okay, San Diego next. So you like raining shells on your French friends, eh? The accuracy of these guns is very good. He is weaving, so to get a pen on him at all was something. He's moving away and turning and wiggling as he goes. Alright. Try some more. Now, which way are you going to go? I'm going to try and predict the shells. He's going to turn that way? He's going to wiggle that way? I like to think he will, because he's trying to avoid the Lenin. No, he turned the other way. Okay. Alright. Go for middle for diddle. Oh, and what is this I see? A Hornet? Okay. Not quite in range yet. But I am very much up for fragging a Hornet. That's for sure. Okay. Hornet's in range. Let's go. Just gonna wait for my rear turrets to come around. I want to get all my turrets on that. He's run into the San Diego. That explains why those shells aren't landing where I wanted them to. Okay. Right. No, we'll stay on the AP. We'll stay on the AP. He's turning out. Put the reload booster on. Looking good. Nice damage. Full pens. And down he goes. Feels good, man. Feels good. Okay, so they've got 3 ships left. And I think the San Diego's next. Let's see if we can get him. Okay, knocked out one of his turrets. That's cool. I'm just going to avoid the island that I didn't... Because, you know, I did bump into an island in the first match, didn't I? Yeah, that happened. No, I don't want to use Tennessee. I want to use San Diego. And I shot the island. Great. Where is he? Partially obscured. About there. Maybe there. Tricky target. The shells look good. Oh, missed with the rears. Okay.
Истребитель, возвращаюсь на корабль.
Yeah. So he had 111 hits left and I get a Citadel, right? How many times have we seen that before? Okay, I'm going to put some fire on the Tennessee now. I think this mountain might get in my way, though. Yeah. Damn. Okay.
Наша команда близка к победе.
I'm still not used to the range on these guns. 17.6 kilometer range is pretty damn fine. I could have just sat back and relaxed behind the island instead of charging, which is what I'm doing now, because I keep forgetting that these guns are very long range. Very good. Oh, we sunk 4 ships. We got a first blood. It's been a good match. Good match. And we should be able to finish this guy off. If the Lenin doesn't beat us to it. Yep, Lenin got him. Excellent. Right. Okay. Whew. Fun times. I've got to play this ship more. The Charles Martel is... and finally, our rank has gone up from 5 to 4. Finally. Finally, we get that star. Only took 3 matches. Middle of the pack with 1534. Well played, Lenin. Very well played. What can I say? 24k on the Tennessee. Vladivostok 14k. That was mostly AP. Hornet, that was all AP. 12,983. 5,000 on the San Diego. 5,000 on the Tennessee. Okay, 183,000 credits. 62,000 damage, 60,000 from the main battery, 28,000 from HE, 31,000 from AP, and 2,000 fires. Okay, coming up next, I'm going to show you the build and show you exactly what I was running there. Stay tuned. Honestly, I don't think I've had this much fun in a French cruiser in a long time, and like I said, it's been about a year since I played this ship. She sits on the French tech tree at tier 8. And then after that we get the St. Louis, the Henri, and of course the Condé. I'm very tempted to start grinding the St. Louis and the Henri because I had so much fun in the Charles Martel over the last few games. I think I might have underestimated this ship. I think she's quite strong. I think she's a wicked little fire starter, and she's got great torpedoes. So let's have a look at what I was running there. Okay, so for equipment, I went with main armaments modification 1 to look after the guns and the torpedo tubes, but mainly the guns because they are her bread and butter. Slot 2, engine boost modification 1 if you have the coal to increase the already pretty decent speed boost duration by another 30%. So what are we looking at there? Okay, 234 seconds, so just under 4 minutes of speed boost with this at 20%. So that gets you your speed over 40 knots, which is great for repositioning. If you need to, if you're out of position, you need to get to a better position. Great to have. It's also good for throttle jockeying and avoiding incoming enemy fire, especially when combined with propulsion modification 1 in slot 4, which increases your improves your acceleration, increases it somewhat, that 50% buff. And then, of course, in slot 3, aiming system modification 1, because we want these guns to land all their shells. So this improves their dispersion somewhat. And then in slot 5, concealment system modification 1. Now, looking at those guns, those lovely accurate guns, they're 203mm. You get 3 sets of 3, 6 on the front, 3 on the back. The turret rotation time isn't great, it's 25.7 seconds. The secondaries actually aren't terrible, 8 kilometers. I'm not suggesting you build for secondaries, I wouldn't recommend it, but they exist and they have a 7% fire chance, so they're not the worst. The torpedoes are 9 kilometer. You get 2 sets of 3, 1 each side, 90-second reload time, 14,833 damage, only 60 knots speed, but 1.3 kilometer detection, so quite hard to detect. And at 60 knots, relatively difficult to avoid. Okay, her airstrike, she gets 2 attack flights with a range of 7 kilometers against enemy submarines. AA defense 62, not the best in the world, not the worst, just above average. For her class, maneuverability, we've seen 34 knots base, over 40 knots with a speed booster on, 9.8 second rudder shift, turning circle of 690 meters, and her concealment isn't terrible. Detectability range at sea with all the mod and the captain skill, 10.7 kilometers. If we look at the armor layout, it's exotic. We have a 25mm bow. We've got 27mm deck armor. If we take the nose off, you can see there's this big flat plate of Citadel armor sat above with 100mm of thickness. And on the side there, and then we have torpedo belt protection of 100mm. So the Citadel is in a strange place. Also, I believe that's a chunk of Citadel at the back. Yeah, okay. So, not the easiest ship, the Citadel. And you can see, once you take the side plating off, the Citadel sits relatively above the waterline, so you do have to be careful in this ship not to get hit, but you can use your speed booster to make sure that doesn't happen. That said, look out. You don't want to be getting too close to enemy ships. I feel like I got a little too close to the turret. It's not that I had any choice, and you saw what the result of that was. No Citadels, but his secondaries certainly chewed me to pieces, because the armor for a heavy cruiser is quite light. The 203mm guns, however, are quite strong. I didn't give you the fire chance. The fire chance is 17% on the HE, and a range is 17.6 kilometers, which is very good. The reload time is 11 seconds with this build, not bad. And a shell switching time of 6.6 seconds. The armor pen is 34mm with a HE. And with the AP, you're doing 4,900 a shell. With the HE, 2,800. The shell velocity is favorable. The shell arcs are manageable. Okay, so if we look at the captain build, we start with last stand, because as you probably saw in those few matches, I was getting my rudder steering knocked out considerably. And then second pick, priority target. Third pick, superintendent. And fourth pick, concealment expert. Then after that, I took adrenaline rush and gun feeder, because I like the idea of being able to switch between the AP and the HE quickly. Gun feeder works quite well on this ship. So after that, where do we go next? Well, top grade gunner would definitely be a pick, so that brings us up to 18, and then we take consumable enhancements to get us to 20, because she has a lot of consumables. The hydro and the speed boost, it would be good to extend their action times, so we take this one to do that by 10%, so they're up even longer. You get over 4 minutes of speed boost. And finally, with my last point, this one, consumable specialist, which of course gives you an extra reduction in your consumable preparation and reload time. Okay, so that's my 21-point build recommendation. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you all very, very much for watching. Thank you.